We're here at Williams Racing today to get an insight into how the team prepare for hot and humid conditions in places like Malaysia and Singapore. We're going to sweat test the crew to help them nail their hydration strategies today, so let's get to it. Obviously, most of our attention is on the drivers and the hydration challenges they face in the car. In reality, these guys face similar challenges in the heat and humidity on trackside. They've got to be ready to step up and perform at their best under immense pressure at a moment's notice, so it's really important they have their hydration strategies nailed.
I'd say the main challenges with hydration trackside is that I'm spending a lot of time, because it's quite a high pressure environment, so a lot of the time I will be working and hydration is sort of the last thing I'm thinking about. So we'll be in very hot countries obviously, and with my role I'm sort of sat right next to the IT rack, which is generating a lot of heat no matter where you are.
I think the hardest thing is you've got to perform in like for instance in a pit stop. You're always sort of trying to multitask. You're trying to concentrate on the car while it's running, but at the same time you know that the components you look after, you've got something out the back that you're trying to prep. We're always busy, so I mean, I always try and always have a drink on the go, but sometimes without realising, a lot of time can pass.
Our sweat test is going to tell each member of the team how much sodium they lose per litre of sweat. We can use that information alongside sweat rate and cramping history to individualise protocols for every member of the team to make sure they really nail it come race day.
I really thought I was going to come in higher because I do sweat a lot, so I thought I was going to be really high on the sodium scale, and I was like, well, I was going to take up quite a lot on. I was expecting like the 1,500 tablet, but then it was a 500. So I'm surprised, which is good, but then I'm looking forward to keep doing it.
Yeah, it was interesting because I know I sweat a lot. I've always known my sweat rate is high because if I'm doing a workout, there's just a puddle of water underneath me all the time. And I didn't think I was a salty sweater, but apparently I am. So I guess I would adjust my sodium intake, and I think it would be interesting to see if I feel better or I perform better.
I think the result of 1300 didn't really come as a surprise to me. I've always known that I sweat quite a lot, and whenever I go for a run or something, I can like taste like the saltiness in my sweat. That's a thing. And yeah, so I think going forward now, it's kind of showing me that actually, I really do need to keep on top of the hydration, and if I do that, then it will stop me getting these headaches and stuff when I am away. Something that I kind of knew in the back of my head that was probably going to be an issue, but now that I've got solid evidence, I'm like, right, okay, I've got to get on it and get hydrated. So yeah.
Since I've been using pH, I've noticed that I don't necessarily have to be always gulping and gulping and gulping loads of water all the time, especially somewhere hot. If I've got one on the go, I can kind of just sip it and I feel a bit more hydrated, a bit more alert.
Silverstone was a big one for me. We had this new sprint qualifying, so it's all new to us sort of thing. I was doing tyres for George, and through the day I was just trying to keep hydrated, and I just got like to the evening time where things had cooled off, and I just started to get a real bad headache, and it just started to really home in on me, and I was just like, I'm not having a good day, just sweating, and my head was pounding. Got to the next morning, I'm still with this headache, and I was just like, do you know what, I'm going to pout one of the 500 tablets into my drink and just like cane that for the day. And then in the evening time I was like, boom, back to normal again. I was like, well, it's because I sweat a lot, so yeah.
Well, there you have it. A look behind the scenes at Williams Racing and at how the pros prepare to perform in the heat and humidity. Time to get back to PHHQ now, and the rain's on its way. Get the wets on, guys.